All right, welcome back to, I think we're in episode 34 of our Scottish campaign. And last time we cleaned up, or we finished off our, I take that back. I think, yeah, we took over Skane, which has become Scania. So that was our war against the Dutch revolt. Now we're going to go to war against Denmark itself to take over these two territories, which we actually have claims on, which is kind of interesting. And then we'll eventually, we've got a vassal who's got a claim on this territory here. I don't know what we're going to do about Bornholm, but we'll kind of figure that out later. And yeah, probably we won't go after Holstein until much later on in the game, assuming that we do it at all. I haven't really wanted to pick more fights with England since they have stabilized, increased their power in the east, and so they could, in theory, bring over lots of men. And similarly, I don't think picking a fight with the Holy Roman Empire is a good idea until we have sufficient force of our own. We're going to solve the problem of Prince Dermid not having any land, and we're going to not take advantage too much of all of our vassals. We are going to take advantage of one of our vassals, though, to provide transport. So here we go. We're going to go down to the bottom, press all of our claims. And once again, we are going to raise the levies. We're also going to raise the boats here in Ulster. We'll send those boats over to Galloway. Well, actually, I tell you what, let's have everybody meet in Argyle. That'll give the Moray troops a little bit faster opportunity to get there. All right, so now our guys are ready to go off and fight for Schleswig. Now, the nice thing about this is that since we have land over here now in Jylland, we don't have to keep the ships raised. It also means that I've got two vassals that I can potentially raise armies from. This guy who also controls land in Wales and the Isle of Man, and this guy who controls Ulster and the Isles, who I got all these boats from. So that means that our effective force in this area should be somewhere closer to 8,000 men than 6,000 men if we need them. Denmark's army was pretty beat up courtesy of the Danish revolt. Although I see 75 Danish ships here. Okay, I'm looking to see what they're targeting exactly. Because they could potentially try to They can try to land troops in Skinia. Or Jylland and attempt. There we go. Okay, well, now I see the Dutch. What's the Duke's problem? Duke is defending against us. He's being raided. And somebody just died. I kind of like Duke Baldemar. He was my spy master. Okay. The question is, what do I want my spy master to do? I don't have any active schemes. Don't have any active faction or dangerous factions. Let's send you down to Westmoreland. That seems pretty safe. Now, let's go back over here and take care of this fleet. Which doesn't need to be operating. Dermot of Scotland and his wife. She is now my heir after my heir. So, all right. Okay, I didn't tell you to leave port, dummy. I was telling you to disband. All right. Oh, these guys are invading Sweden. Looks like Norway is making some progress here against the Norwegian revolt. It doesn't surprise me. I think my truce with Norway is up. But of course, that would require me to have a war target against Norway. I'm still not sure where I want to hit Norway next. Well, hello, Danish army. Bye-bye, Danish army. Okay, I don't know where they were or what they were doing exactly. Good for you, Duke Murray. So 1253, we're 200 years away from the end of the game. And so basically it took us about 200 years to get Scotland together. Yeah, I hate that. Well, you know. All right, as we are busily trying to get the Scottish Revolt. There's actually 2 castle counties in this thing. You know, he keeps trying to do that, but they never give me a righteous imprisonment for that, which is kind of weird. Leinster? Okay. Looks like they handled it. All right, well, it looks like the Danish are leaving us alone for the moment. Mercia is raising for some reason. So what else is going on? Okay, there are a couple of people who are trying to kill me. So now we're besieging a town. It won't let me assault. Oh, I take it back. It was a bishopric. Never mind. Okay, I've got 37 Dutch ships up. Here's the Dutch army. Appreciate their contribution, because now I don't have to go looking for them. Oh, the Dutch revolt ended. Okay. Well, that could open up some, that could theoretically open up some new Dutch troops. But it could just be these 944 guys. As long as these 37 galleys are dancing around, I'm not going to be completely confident that that's actually the case. Okay, I imagine they're going to... What is it with amphibious invasions? I would have thought that that would be very, very expensive way to do it. Or maybe maybe they just want to lose. Okay, my daughter is of age, so hold on. We still besieging stuff? No, we have occupied all of Schleswig. So now we need to go over to Finn and do stuff there. And my daughter, she turned out pretty good. We could marry her to the Duke. Send her to Pomerania. Okay, lost my Marshal. We're going to go with Dougal of Dehubarth. Got lots of stuff to figure out here. Hold on. Duke Matad of Gwynedd, whose wife's claim for Finnmark we're supposed to press at some point. Oh, no, I don't want to offer her peace. I actually wanted to see. Eh, she's attractive. Um, she's married to a 50-year-old. You know, I kept kept trying to get, to get her to marry my son. She wouldn't do it. So now I'm going to take Denmark out from under her. Gee whiz, guys. Can we stop for once, messing with each other? Oh, this is good. Okay, now we can name him something reasonable. Geez. What are my options here? Good Scottish name. Prince Melvin. We're going to give Prince Melvin a place to live shortly. Oh, good. I appreciate that. Okay, well, that's... All right, well, I guess now go to Telemark and continue the process. Are you stuck there? 30th of May? Been fortunate that there haven't been a lot of heresies. My court chaplains have mainly spent their time researching. So again, I don't know how valuable that is for them, but okay, what? King Hartman for Ireland. Who the heck is... Oh, my cousin from Bohemia. All right, well, there's been a lot of death. Still got one more thing to get in Finn before we get the running war score. I'm really... Guys, really could use a few less messages about how crazy y'all are, because I can see that you are crazy. Okay, so now we have No, I was looking at the, yeah, captured Finn, so I guess now we, with the running war score hopefully starting now, we can now run over here and start attacking things that we don't actually need. I want to check something real quick. Oh, good. King of Norway died. Okay, I have Casus Belli, but I mean, I know that. I have this territory. So I have lots of claims. You know, I just claim crap all the time. It'd be interesting to see if they would allow me to go to war for my de jure claim over Hajotland and my claim on the county of Agder down here in the south. Keep waiting for the running war score, and I'm not seeing it yet. Did I forget something? I've got everything in Schleswig, and everything in Finn, and those are the two things that I claimed. Oh well. Oh, I lost the Duke of Moray. So we gave money to these people. I mean, he just showed up. Now they've got bandits again. Bandits are annoying. Bandits are annoying. No, I've got everybody. Okay, I was like trying to remember. What is this? What is this? And is it at war with me? A bunch of Lithuanian armies. Am I at war with any of these people? Doesn't say that I am. They're not fighting me. I wonder what their deal is. Just sort of moved through. I mean, I just... Okay, everybody wants to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Meath. I guess it's because the guy there is new. probably be in Jalen for a while here. Okay, the Danish are not. Are leaving for Sweden. What has happened in Sweden? Okay, you're fighting Norway. Yeah, I know, an outbreak of disease. You know, the thing that usually happens when I'm at war in this area. Okay, I see. Okay, so Denmark has re-raised its men. It's got about 400 of them available. Yeah, she can go away. You know, England has raised. What's going on here? Uh, Trouble in the east, which isn't real surprising. She won't go for that. Fine, lady, you know, I mean, I guess it's nice to know that Norway is currently fighting someone else. So, assuming, well, they seem like they're actually doing. Well, they must have. Okay, buddy. You have a non-aggression pact against the guy in Denmark. That's not. Oh boy, 96%. This war might end yet. Our friend Magnus of Denmark finally grew up. So, and the random army of people, I guess was Lithuanian army? Yeah, Norway's just beating up on Sweden. Which means that if I want to take an opportunity to beat up on Norway, this might be the best time. So if my men get any lower in number, I'm going to have to call on either the Duke of the Isles or the Duke of Man for reinforcement. Fortunately, we won't have to worry about that. Okay. All right, need to send my guys back so they can disband. And then I need to do some organizing, because I've got a lot of stuff to mess with here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to be a threat for a little while here. So let's go to my son. You, my boy, are now Barony of Sonderborg. That's weird. You are now the county leader of the county of Schleswig. And you are the Duke of Jutland. Congratulations. How old's the boy? Boy's 3 years old already. Okay. Now, the next thing I need to do is... Oh, that's right. I have this random barony that I don't understand how I got. But we might as well make use of it. Okay, so Sweden looks pretty torn up right now. Well, let's see here. Is Sweden the one with the alliance with Lithuania? I don't... Okay, Lithuania, talk to me. Why are you fighting people? Ah, you're attacking Norway. Okay. So you are allied with the Swedes. And this war has got the looks of your basic we're trading sieges right at the moment kind of thing. We'll go for a couple more minutes, but then as soon as I figured out what I'm going to do next, we'll I'll end it. So I think that we're going to war with Norway next, while they're still in this war with Sweden. I have a personal claim here, and I've got a friend who's got a claim here. I don't have a strong claim on Finnmark, so I can't do anything about that. I don't believe. I also think his wife might be dead. Oh. Oh no, this is the guy who has the claim on Nidaros. That's not the problem. Okay, now I have a guy who has a claim on this piece of territory. Thing I don't have anyone who has a claim on is Bornholm over here, or either of these two pieces. Yeah, the only reason a weak claim works is because there's a child on the throne at the moment. Okay, I want to see something real quick here. Finn grew up. Okay, so I have a very limited group of... I can't merge any of these wars. So I'm thinking my best bet would be to launch this war. But I'm going to do that after we have a feast. So we'll launch it in the new year. So we're going to attack Nidaros next time. I'll probably do some court cleanup. Gwynedd, Orkney. Oh, because you're a Durin. That's right. The Durin are a Welsh family. Okay, I don't have a claim on the island of Bornholm. What about you? No, I'm not. We'll usurp the Duchy of Skane when the time comes. Let's worry about the county of Blickage for right now. Hey, you've got a claim? You have a weak claim on Blinkage. But the Queen holds it, so yeah, that'll be available. As long as she's alive. Who is Tord Christensen? Besides being 6 years old. Okay, I'm not worried about that. You are the heir. Not... Last time I did this, I got in trouble. I'm not making that mistake again. I realize that this guy is young enough, but his wife is not. He's not... Yeah, so... We're not doing that. What about Sweden? We got anything in Sweden? Rolf has a weak claim. It's not terribly impressive, Rolf. Let's just go for the county. Probably more of those. Oh yeah, I've got Philip. Philip has a strong claim somewhere else. He's also 58 years old, but it can be inherited, so he's got children. We'll bring him on. Might be something we do down the road. Okay, you want to show up, buddy? Did he turn us down? Really? Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish figuring this off screen, and we're figuring this out off screen, and I'll see you guys next time.